Chelsea 1, Arsenal 1, 2 points dropped at Stamford Bridge. But we are still on top four going to the international break. 3 points difference between number 11 on the table and Champions League football at number 4. There's only 3 points. This is the most tight EPL of the season. I've never seen like this after 10 games. From number 11 to number 4, Champions League spot, it's only 3 points. Wow. It's very, very tight. Number 11 can win one game, and all the teams in between, they get to lose. Then they're going to be on Champions League spot. Number 4, Michael Correa, great performance. We've seen the good, the bad about Michael Correa performance, though. Big out to him, the performance was great. Renato Snchez, we're going to talk about him. Was he good or not? Struggling with top side. Yes, Chelsea are still struggling with top side. Toddy Bolle and Blue Curl, they have to do something. So, guys, before we go through anything, I want you guys to subscribe and like for more. I would really appreciate one like. I would really appreciate one subscribe. Or if you want, you can down below the comment and tell me where I need to improve. Tell me what I'm missing out. Tell me if I'm being hard on the club or on the goalkeeper. We dropped 2 points. We are supposed to be guaranteed on the top spot today, but we've shared the points with our London rivals Arsenal. We are losing out the game. Unfortunately, Neto Pedro secured a point for us. What a great strike. What a great performance. We have to talk about Chelsea's performance again. We've seen a little bit of shaky things at the back, but it's not like the way it used to be on the previous games. Yes, so Michael Correa, Malo Gusto, they did put on their best performances, maybe of the season. So far, it was a great performance for them. But unfortunately, we didn't create much chances on Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson did try to push up, trying to hold up the ball, trying to run into the defenders, get them yellow cards. At least we saw his movements. Like we all said, Nicholas Jackson is good on making the movements. But unfortunately, there were no clear chances for him. All in all, we've shared the point. Let's move on. Let's now see our players who have been called on the national duty and see what they'll come back fit or not. We're going to talk about the silly goal we conceded. Snchez, I don't know. If I talk about Snchez, you guys, you always say that no, you are just against Snchez. I read your comments. Oh, you're against Snchez. You just want Snchez to be so this and this. Guys, let's do this. As a goalkeeper, you've all played football. As a goalkeeper, you see that the ball was on the when it was in 16 yards. That was a 16 yards inside the center circle. If a striker is coming with the ball, whether there was a defender in front of the striker or not, a keeper has to always cover a near post, no matter what. A near post, that's his main concentration. If the striker hits the ball, the whole body has to go to the near post, like 70% of the body has to go to the near post to cover, make sure the ball shouldn't penetrate there. Then he leaves his legs and hands on the other side. 70% on the near post. Snchez was like a robot. His movement was just standing straight like this, like trying to punch the ball direct to him. The ball was coming on the side or the near post. A goalkeeper has to always cover the near post. It's not that I don't like Snchez or what, but Snchez this season has really costed us. Remember, he costed us against Arsenal last season. But guys, you have to see. It's not that I'm being harsh or hard on him. The blue cone needs to do something when it comes to the goalkeeper. We are really behind with the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is letting us whenever the defenders are trying like to come up with something, trying to get strong to get stronger on their defense. But Sanchez, he really gets like to spoil their statistics. It's not that Sanchez, I don't like him, but the way he does things sometimes is very awful. You can see the way he's using his feet, like trying to start from the back. He's always like kicking the ball when it goes up, it's always, and high ball is always 50-50. It doesn't mean that your colleagues gonna win the ball. Sanchez, for me, this time around, it's a no go. It's not like protesting or what. No, we have to talk about the struggles of the top side. Chelsea, starting from last season, we've not beaten the big tires, the top four. We've been beaten by Liverpool, we've been beaten by Man City, we've drawn with Arsenal. Manchester United, we're not saying they're not the top tier now. They always, since they're always balancing up on the mid table, 6, 7. But the top tier now, we talk about Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal. The fourth place is always maybe Newcastle, Tottenham, or Manchester fighting for the top four, for the fourth position. We This is the biggest test now we have. Chelsea, they have a lot of work to do. We need to start beating the big teams, the top tiers, if we are to maintain the top four. Because we've dropped the points right now at Stamford Bridge. When you go to Emirates Stadium, it's gonna be another result. We don't know, but there's a 65%, 75% chance Arsenal of winning the game at the Emirates. And remember, that game is gonna come in almost like ending the season. Those are going to be the deciding games, which means we're gonna finish up the season playing away to Arsenal. So I don't know how we are struggling with big teams. Maresca has to come up with an idea. Yes, the big games need big players with experience. That's what is killing us. We understand our squad is very young. We are failing to beat the big teams. One is because of lack of experience. We are not going to talk back about why we lost Jorginho, why we lost Kovacic. No, they can still make their own star players, big players, to be great again. Like we've seen Casedo, he's becoming the great of the greatest at Stamford Bridge. His performance again today was great. Enzo Fernandez coming on as a substitute, we see now he's trying like make sure to work out for him so that he shouldn't be starting on the bench again. Romeo Lavia scare injury, we don't know. The report is not yet to come out that if he will stay out long or not. We don't know. We are just waiting for a report. If it won't a big injury, maybe it should just be a minor injury. And Chelsea needs to work on the discipline. We have more yellow cards than, I don't know. It's like each and every game we get like 3, 4 yellow cards. It's gonna be like we are playing against Liverpool or Man City. We're gonna have 2 or 3 players suspended again. The discipline of our players is not good. Look at Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke had a quiet game. He tried first up to first thing here there, but look at how he was get. He just got himself a silly yellow card for what? There was 55 minutes played. The ball was on the center position. What was the point of getting the yellow cards there? It's like they are becoming too comfortable on getting yellow cards, which is very bad for the team as a discipline. Imagine if that game we had a red card. What would have been resulted? We would have lost the game. On the final minute of the game, we almost lost the game. That cross from was it Martinelli? Odegaard missed. Kai Havertz also missed, we would have lost that game. And it would have been the worst international break for us. Going on international break with a lose. That wouldn't have been good for us. But all in all, we've performed so well. We are trying to come up with experience. I've seen some players are growing. The leadership of Marco Correa is showing that no, we have a senior player. The leadership of his is really helping out. I said Michael Correa was my man of the match before they even announced. I said no, my man of the match was Correa, and for sure, the Gary never really announced that oh, Michael Correa was man of the match. What a player he is! He's showing the leadership he has. Reece James came on. Yes, Reece James is still trying to find his fitness. He can't be playing too much, and it looks like there's really gained a little bit of weight. So, guys, we have to wait and see if Romeo Lavia injury is it's crucial or not. But let's hope it's just a minor injury. We go on international break on top of the on top four, on third actually. Arsenal are behind us. This is a very tight EPL. Chelsea and the top leaders Liverpool. It's about 9 points from number three, from number four to number 11. It's only 3 points. It's a very big tight competition this season. Aston Villa are on it. Brighton are on it. Nottingham Forest are on it. Newcastle are really trying so hard to be back of where they were balancing from. If we just try like to slip up and start getting some injuries, it's not going to be good for us. At some point, we need to be getting maximum points. That's what it's we should be aiming now, not wasting chances. I'm not gonna call out Jackson because Jackson he was really innocent in this game. He just tried his best. The midfielders, everything, the game was locked. No one created a good chance for him. Pedro Neto was electric. He did from the left side. He did try to push in some cross, and then wasted a little bit of chances with Malo Gusto. When he switched to the right side, we saw his real impact. Impact when he's coming from the right wing to to the 18 area because that's where his foot is. And he knew that no, this time around he was trying to make a big impact. Anyway, thanks to you guys for liking and sharing for all those who have been doing that. Really thanks for that. Let's guys go on international break and see our players how they're gonna perform. Let's hope they don't get injuries, guys. See you one more time.